The modern education system of China is composed of three parts: preschool education, basic education, and higher education. The Chinese government made a law for a free 9-year compulsory education, 6 years of primary education and 3 years of secondary education on July 1st, 1986, which established the requirements for attaining a universal education and guaranteed school-age children to receive at least 9 years of education. Schools in China are divided into 4 levels. Primary school, ages 6 to 11, covers the first 6 years of the compulsory education. After primary school, students continue to the junior middle school. In junior middle school, students will complete 7, 8, and 9. If students choose to continue the education, they will advance to senior middle school, which is the equivalent to high school, which is grades 10th, 11th, and 12th. After, they have the option of attending university or entering the workforce. Preschool education. As usual, the preschool education starts at age 3 and ends at age 6, and is also known as the kindergarten education in China. A kindergarten is usually divided into 3 levels: lower kindergarten for ages 3 to 4, middle kindergarten for ages 4 to 5, and upper kindergarten 5 to 6. The kindergartner provides 3 meals a day for children, where they spend most of their time playing indoor and outdoor activities. Most kindergarten teachers are from child care schools and are good at singing, dancing, and they are responsible for taking care of the children at all times. Next is basic education, and basic education in China is composed of an elementary school education, a junior high education, and a senior high education. And the junior high school education and senior high school education together are called the 9-year compulsory education in China. Elementary education usually starts at age 6 and ends at age 12. And the pupils are absolutely tuition free under the law of the 9-year compulsory education. As a result, they usually prefer to attend a primary school in their own village for convenience. The elementary school education is slightly different between the rural and urban areas of China. The elementary school have 6 grades, grade 1 to grade 6, in the urban areas, and 5 grades from grade 5 to grade 1, or grade 1 to grade 5, in some rural areas. The entrance examination for elementary school to junior high school has been canceled since the 1990s in the cities. The curriculum includes Chinese, math, English, physical education, music, drawing, science, and ethnics in the primary schools. However, only Chinese, math, and PE are set up for many of the rural areas. Junior high school education. Junior high school education usually starts at age 13 and ends at age 15. There are 3 ways for pupils entering junior high from elementary school in the cities. One is by a computer-aided system, so just randomly selected into middle school or high school, or they're entered in by where they live. The curriculum for the junior high school consists of Chinese, math, English, physics, chemistry, history, politics, geography, biology, PE, and informational technology, music, drawing, which is also combined with partial work experience around the school. The students whose final grades of all subjects are over 60 are allowed to graduate from junior high school and are admitted to senior high school, and those who fail will stay at the same grade level for the next year. Senior high school education usually starts at age 16 and ends at age 18. The junior high school graduate students can either study in a senior high school or a vocational school. Owing to the high school tuition fees for senior high school usually range from $4,000 to $6,000 a year. Most students from rural areas choose to study in vocational schools so as to get a job as soon as they graduate. Senior high school are very popular among the cities in China, through which most parents hope their children will go to college. Usually only those who get high scores in the senior high enrollment examination can enter the key high school schools. Senior high school is divided into 3 stages. Elementary stage in senior 1, transition senior 2, and the college entrance exam preparation, which is stage 3. The curriculum for senior high school consists of Chinese, math, English, Russian, Japanese, physics, chemistry, biology, geography, history, and ethnics, also PE, health, and IT. The education at all levels in China use Saturday and Sunday as the rest day like we do here in the United States. However, most senior high schools have their own standards on what they do for the students and how they self-study. So it should be like the mornings before school, I guess, or like after school. And they use the weekends too. The senior high school students are overloaded with studies and lack of rest, which aims for them to be passing college and is helped for the entrance exam, which is held in June every year. And lastly is higher education. And here's some Chinese students in like a room. The higher education, usually known as college, usually starts when pupils are over 18, and it's composed of vocationary school, which is 2 or 3 years, at a tech academy, which is 3 years, and an undergraduate school, which is 4 years. But the undergraduate students will get their bachelor's degree. The undergraduate students can continue their education through a graduate record examination. And those who pass will study in a graduate school for 3 years and then get their master's. Those who get their master's degree can apply to pursue a PhD, and usually takes up to 3 years to graduate.